Hi everyone, it's Rihanna again, and this video is going to be about potty training and how it's been going so far, how I started, and what we've been doing so far with potty training. So this is a quick overview. We've been potty training now for about 3 months, and it's been going really good. It's been going really, really good, in fact. We just started working on the night training, having Leah learn to go to potty before bedtime, so that when she goes to bed in the nighttime, so she doesn't wet her bed. Okay, so let me start first by saying some of the signs that caught my attention when Leah was ready. She started needing to have less diaper changes. So for example, she would go like, I want to say, like, if I put on a new diaper on her when she woke up in the morning, like around 10, she wouldn't wet that diaper again until probably, and this is like with eating and all that stuff, she probably wouldn't wet her diaper until about 3, 4 o'clock. And every time I check her every hour and a half to make sure, she's wasn't wetting her diaper, but she wasn't. So I guess she was holding it, and I don't know why. But those were the signs. That sign, and when she saw my niece, which is 4 years old, going to the potty, she would say, "Mommy, mommy, I want to go to the potty. Mommy, I want to pee pee." And this was like when she was like 2 years and 1 month old. She started to say, "Mommy, mommy, I want to pee." So she's yeah. So those were the signs that I knew that okay, it was time to start. So I went out and bought some panties for her, and she put on the panties, and I told her that, "Leah, these are panties, okay? We don't pee pee in our panties. We pee pee in the potty or in the toilet." And she said, "Okay, mommy." And the first 2-3 days, of us using the panties, she had accidents. There were a couple of times where she asked me to use the bathroom, and then I put her on there, and she wouldn't use it. But just the thought of her knowing that she needed to use the bathroom was a good sign. So we did that for a couple of days, and make sure I know. Okay. So we did that. I have my notes here. So we did that for a couple of days, and I started to notice that, I was asking her, "Leah, do you need to potty? Do you need to potty?" And then she would say yes. So I wanted her to, like, I don't want to say internalize it, but I wanted her to go on her own without me asking her. So I would say about a week later, she started saying, "Mommy, I gotta pee pee. Mommy, I gotta pee pee." And I was like, "Okay, Leah, you're not gonna pee pee because you tell me you want to pee pee all the time." But then she stood up, opened her legs, and she's like, "Mommy, look. Mommy, pee pee. Mommy, look, I'm pee peeing." So it's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." So from then on, it's like every time she tells me, "Mommy, I gotta pee pee," we race to that bathroom. And even if she doesn't pee, I don't get upset, because I know it's her way of training her mind to know when you want to pee pee. So that's how I started her on the potty, and on pee peeing in the potty. So for right now, she's peeing and she's pooping. She really understands that she needs to process pee-peeing, and then the pee-pee comes out, and then she pee-pee. So she got pee-peeing in the day at least. As far as pooping in the day, well, she never poops in the night. So as far as pooping overall, she's still kind of like iffy. There are sometimes she would tell me, "Mommy, I need to poo-poo," and she would just go straight to the toilet and poo-poo. And then there are times I see her, like, pooping, and I'm like, Leah, do you need to poop? No, 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 mommy, no, 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 no. And she would just move back. It's the cutest thing ever. And I'm like, no, Leah, we have to poo in the potty, pee pee and poo poo in the potty. And she's like, okay, mommy. So then I pick her up and I put her, and then she does her business. And then she's like, when she's finished, she's like, mommy, I poo poo in the potty. I poo poo in the potty. It's amazing to see. I know I keep using the word amazing, but it is amazing to see her get excited for doing something that she knows that she's supposed to do. It's great. It's amazing to see her do that, you know. Where we are right now, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but where we are right now is that she's peeing, she's pooping sometimes, and I'm going to start at night, but I don't want to rush her as yet, you know. I have noticed, and I was saying this in my last video, I have noticed that in the nighttime, she has less and less wet diapers. So, for example, if she goes to bed at like 9:30, she won't have a wet diaper the whole night until she wakes up. And then as soon as she wakes up in the morning, I pull the diapers off, you know. I pull the diapers off so that she knows you can't pee in a diaper, you have to pee in the potty. And as soon as I do that, she says, Mommy, I have to pee. And then she goes straight to that potty and she pee-pees. It's really good to see her training her body to do it on its own, you know, instead of me having to tell her, Lily, do you need to pee? I don't know how I should take the next steps. Maybe you guys can tell me how to take the next steps in terms of potty training at night, because I know it's kind of a lot more difficult to do at night because she's not aware of what her body is doing at night. So how I think I'm gonna start doing it, and please, if you have any comments or ways in which you potty trained your child at night, please let me know, because I'm all up for suggestions. Yeah, the way I was gonna do it is I was gonna just let her pee right before she goes to bed. So like, let's say she goes to bed 8 o'clock, have her last like water or last drinking stuff, or drink anything that she's drinking, to be like around between 5:30 and 6, so that from 6 until 8 o'clock her body is I guess getting rid of excess water. That's the way I see it. But you know, in terms of a time frame for all this, I have no time frame. I don't know, you know, if I'm gonna start this next week or if I'm gonna start this next month. I want her to be poo-pooing and peeing on command. Well, as long as her brain tells her it's time to go. I want to be poo-pooing and pee-peeing when her body tells her it's time to, and not be scared to poo-poo in the potty. I want her to get that concept in her head first, then we move on to the night. But when I am ready to move on to the night, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stop liquids 2 hours before bed, and right before she goes to bed, she's gonna have to pee everything out. And if that doesn't work, again, I'm all up for suggestions. Okay? So I think that's all that I have. Again, if you guys have any comments on how I can start potty training her at night, put your comments down in the comments area, and please sub right here. Okay? Again, thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble about potty training. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.